Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Toronto Raptors. Checking out Toronto, they haven't competed at the level they'd like over the last week or so. Just one win in 5 games. On the bench for the Raptors, Coach Dwayne Casey. He's been with the franchise for a long time now. What does he mean to this team?
Well, he played in the league, and he's gotten his players to buy into his system. And that system has definitely shown results. He's the winningest coach in Toronto franchise history.
Way to bring up that he played in the league, because you know what? Most people forget that, that he was actually a player in the league and knows the system, knows his group of guys, what they need. And they've grown up, man. He's been a great mentor for these guys.
I think he's one of the most underappreciated coaches in the league. Doesn't get nearly the credit that he should get for what he's done with that ball club.
I agree.
Good. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
Oh, Canada. Shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. against the Pistons.
Yeah, they were able to keep it close for the most part. Just tell they were not in sync as a unit.
Greg, you're exactly right. It couldn't have been worse, in my opinion. They didn't look fresh at any point in the game. This just seem to be flat and listless, no spark.
Now, here was Lowry. In Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. And Valanciunas kicks to Lowry. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Toronto on defense. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And facing an opponent that they really weren't expected to be.
Greg, as a player, think about it. How often do you look at what the odds makers say? All you did, and I did, and other guys did, was get between the lines and focus on playing the game. And that's what they did. They just went out there and got it done.
Here's DeRozan after the made shot from Joel Embiid. The shot by Carroll, no good. Here's Rondo. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And Simmons kicks to Rondo. Rondo with the steal. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
When did you got the area that you work the ball with? Takes passes like that to get it done.
Here's Valanciunas. That falls nicely that time from Kyle Lowry.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed it.
Well, I think it's got to serve notice to the defense that it's going to take a much stronger effort than that to contain this guy today. They've got to bring more force. They're going to try to slow him down.
Here's Simmons after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. And then Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Hey, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively with this team. There's no doubt about that.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time point. 76ers about 4 or 5 in the third quarter. Pass to Rondo. First quarter basketball just over 2.5 minutes played. Takes the three. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Patterson.
And you can see the break slow down for him to kind of pick his spot. And boy, was he open.
Lowry against Rondo. And Sarge has it in the corner. Drains the three-point. Sarge has got himself going on his first points of the game in the three-point.
Rondo with a nice dish.
Lowry against Rondo. Outside DeRozan. High post shot. That one rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his third rebound tonight. Simmons dishes to Rondo. He kicks to Simmons. Sarge with the screen for Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Lowry can't get it to go. The 76ers lead by 7. And one thing about Kyle Lowry, he's an absolute pitbull out there. And he's been that way since he was a 5-star recruit out of high school in Philadelphia.
And less about the sizzle, more about the state. Physical, relentless, wears you down on both ends of the court. And for the last 2 seasons, a starter in the All-Star game. His toughness and leadership, champion.
Simmons inside the line. The 12 and 23rd-second buzzer signaling the shot clock violation. Raptors trail by 7. Outside Lowry. It's stolen by Rondo. Now the 76ers on the break. With the ball. The 76ers with another miss. Now here's Lowry. Right now, checking his stats. He's averaging over 23 points a game. It's going to be a
Because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. Body control
pitch to Simmons. The rebound by Patterson. And talking about the progression of Lowry's game, seems to be his improved attitude has had a lot to do with that.
You hit it. He was hard-headed when he came into the league. He always get along with his coach. Now, though, his maturity, his real confidence, those are areas of growth that allow him to just settle in and play his game.
Outside Rondo. Here's the pass to Embiid. Nice work on the board. Staying out with the basket. Embiid's got 9 points.
Right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going in.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Lowry. After the made shot from Joel Embiid. A wide open look here for DeRozan. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Good open look, and he slashes home the three.
And that's got to be part of the game. And use his range to really stretch out that defense. And DeMar DeRozan, kind of a throwback, for this day and age when we talk so much about the three-point shot, because he's not a guy that's going to bomb you to death from deep. He's a high flyer who's going to attack the rim and get to the free throw line. And to me, that's extremely important because the more attempts at the line you get, the more opportunities you have to set your defense. And so he beats people with that polished mid-range game and shoots an incredible number at that line. And those are reasons why this guy continues to improve and become one of the best at that all-star position.
Williams Noel checks in for Sutton. The Raptors also with a sub. Sullins is checked in for Patterson. Philadelphia's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. And looking at how DeRozan gets his points last season, Greg, he made great strides in becoming a more efficient shooter.
Yeah, and for a guy who didn't take a lot of threes, the field goal accuracy wasn't all that great. Also became more of a conscientious playmaker, which his teammates used to appreciate.
Toronto with the ball. Philadelphia able to drain the free. Screen by Valanciunas. DeRozan gets to Carroll. At the line. Launches it. That doesn't go either for DeRozan. The 76ers leading by 4. Outside Rondo. Here's Simmons. Toronto grabs the miss.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the fourth.
Lowry passes to Garrett. Oh, good on the triple. Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Rondo dishes to Simmons. Shoots from the elbow.
Persistent from Noel, a guy who does not quit on the glass. His tenacity is a huge reason as to why this team loves him.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Outer Covington's checked in for Joel Embiid. And Rodriguez is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Powell is checked in for Toronto. Here's Lowry. He's got 5. Repeats at the foul. Here's Sullinger. And there's the whistle. Foul on the shot. He'll go down.
Well, after the 5 consecutive seasons where the Sixers have won fewer games than the season before, they're finally poised to reverse that trend. A much-needed infusion of young talent, bringing the promise of better days ahead.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Early on, guys, excellent work on the boards here. I mean, you got to like those second chance points they're getting.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for the 76ers. Henderson comes in for Jared Bayless. Terrence Ross is checked in for Toronto. Corey Joseph comes in for Kyle Lowry. Free throws good from Sullinger. And the Sixers, with a bevy of draft picks, the arrival of players who were stashed abroad or were recovering from injury. The new wave of young talent is there to see.
Well, this is the payoff for those 3 lean seasons, guys. And now it'll be a matter of this long-awaited influx of talent pays dividends.
Now, Ross, after the missed 3 by Gerald Henderson. And here's Rodriguez. And looking at his production, he averages more than 7 points a game. And the wing jumper up off.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even consider taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Joseph, that's good.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here's Covington. 20 points for him last game against Detroit. Henderson hits for Rodriguez. The feed to Noel. 76ers moving the ball around. And there's Rodriguez. Good on the answer from Henderson. And the 76ers lead by 5. And Joseph gets to Valanciunas. Sullinger the screen. Valanciunas passes to Ross. This is the foul. Henderson pulls it in.
I still can't believe that didn't fall.
Rodriguez outside. Passes it to McDermott. Eyes a 3. A 3-pointers right on target. And now 8-76ers lead.
And loving the hustle here. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead, Greg.
Now here's Sullinger. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Covington pushes to McDermott. Pass to Rodriguez. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Ross gets the foul. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Leads to Valanciunas. 5 on the clock. Here's Ross. And again, no good by Toronto.
On the inside, just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have.
Henderson gets to Rodriguez. To Covington. Toronto with the rebound. Last time they met was in Toronto.
And they lost the last matchup because it was really the reserves with the gap in play.
Greg, I couldn't agree with you more. They allow some opposing reserves to get it going. You know the stars are going to get their point. If you allow those unit guys to get it going, that's when you're in trouble.
Passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Kicks to Covington. Rodriguez outside. He dishes it to Noel. Covington in the corner. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Sullinger screen on Henderson. Here's Joseph. And he gets it to go. Joseph's got his second basket of the night.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Rodriguez with it. He kicks it to Covington. Shot off the pitch. And back-to-back win, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. 76ers lead by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
played a big part in that. You know, ever since I was growing up, I was a Toronto Raptors fan. You know, growing up, watching them, you know, just having it in my dreams, me and my brother, and, you know, Tristan, Mike, all those guys playing together, just knowing if we get the opportunity, you know, just trying to make the best out of it.
They haven't won a championship with the Spurs in 2014. You wonder how much of Joseph's experience can carry over to help the Raptors.
You know, it's always good to have rings in the locker room, especially for big games. And what I like about Joseph is that he's just now starting to realize his potential.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. Early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways. That's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Patrick Patterson is out there with Jared Sullinger. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Powell at the 2. Now here's Henderson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. There's the dish to McDermott. And here's Remington. The arc. Has it come back down. And the 76ers lead by 3. And head coach Brett Brown last season receiving a 4-year extension from the Sixers. Despite that, off his turnover, put his job in question.
Yeah, and I think a lot of coaches around the league are very protective of Brett Brown because they saw what he was going into and knew it was going to take a while. He's presided over such a drastic rebuild. I think he deserves to have the chance to see it through so he can maybe reap some of the fruit of the sacrifice that he's made and the franchise has made and the way they've tried to build the team.
It is good. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Powell the pass to Sullinger. Back to Powell. Sullinger screen on Henderson. Powell for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And the pass to Henderson. Powell with the steal. Now the Raptors moving it up. Patterson dishes to Powell. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Sullinger the screen. And Joseph kicks to Patterson. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Joseph. That's the 3 fly. Henderson throws it in. The 76ers trail. Now Rodriguez. There's a screen by Noel. Rodriguez passes to Covington. A 3-pointer, no good. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Now here's Joseph. Henderson defending. Raptors trail by 8. Now here's Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the score. Good work there as it goes.
What skill from center. A total genius at reading the defense and exploiting them in the paint.
Rondo with the steal. Bayless dishes to Sarge. That's good. And so Bayless with his 6. And now just a 4-point Toronto lead.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to a nice assist and an easy score.
Gets the foul. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the take.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's missing.
Pass to Simmons. Outside Rondo. And there's the ball on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quickly.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Brad.
Tomorrow Carroll's checked in for Toronto. Now here's Embiid. 10 points in the game so far. He feeds it to Bayless. Just 4 to shoot. Sarge misses.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Powell gets to DeRozan. There's the screen. Shoots a 3. That one misses. The Celtics will go the other way. Face the Lakers after this thing. That'll be at home. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. And the shot is good. The NFL leaders in fact only gets 4 points from Embiid. Now here's Lowry. He's got fouled. Lets it go with the 3. And he's through it on the 3 ball. Lowry's got 8.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Bayless with it. Rondo kicks to Simmons. Outside Rondo. Releases. And he overshot that one, missing. Raptors lead by 7. Outside Lowry. Powell, the pass to Kidd. Here's Sullinger. No good and tight defense there. Pocket that shot. Philadelphia's got them on a lunch right side tonight, 5-12. And Bayless kicks to Rondo. And beat the screen. Shoots from the baseline. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Toronto's gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down to the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And here's Taylor. Saying he had trouble. Powell takes the lead. Drive from 16. And seconds are missing.
He rushes that, no doubt about it. He out of position. You can see the frustration on his face.
Rondo dishes to Bayless. Rondo against Lowry. Takes the 13-footer. And short off the rim. Toronto lead by 7. Pass to DeRozan. Shot from 12. Philadelphia grabs the miss. And the Raptors, they've come a long way over the past few years in terms of their competitiveness.
And what I liked about the Raptors front office, they're unafraid to reshape the team when things aren't quite there. 2 years ago, they were much more about offense than defense. Last year, they were especially a defensive team.
Really, the 3 ball is an important part of Bayless' offensive game. He's connecting from there. It gives him a lot of space for drives, but also to create shots for his teammates.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
pass in for Norman Powell. Toronto leading by 4. Outside Lowry. Feeds it to DeRozan. Pass to Carroll. Cross in the corner. From the arc. And the two
more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback fans sting, don't they, Mike?
Yeah, they really hurt you. The defense forces a miss, and they can't rebound it and come off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
That's good.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Rondo gets to Sarge. He dishes it to Embiid. Embiid the screen. He tries for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his foot down in this one. The shot by Carroll, no good. The 76ers trail by 9. Simmons passes to Bates. He is pulled by Valanciunas, but he recovers it. Carroll with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. That's something that makes a coach smile.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've got the way of shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservative. I mean, you got an open look from deep. Let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence.
Back to Lowry. Oh, good on the three.
Tell you what, you can shake your confidence and miss a wide open shot like that.
1:33 left in the first half of the game. Simmons dishes to Rondo. Here's Embiid. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Gets on Jonas Valanciunas.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays the coaches love to see.
And Joel Embiid, a big man with franchise player potential. Talk about what makes him special, guys.
Well, I think it's his size, his athleticism, and what I liked when I watched him in Kansas was how he improved so rapidly. Almost from game to game, you saw major strides in his performance. He can score inside and out. He can block shots. He defends. He runs the floor well. There's a reason he was drafted 3rd overall back in 2014, even with a broken foot.
And Embiid drops them both. And so much excitement in Philadelphia around these young 76ers, but the memory still fresh of when this team set the longest losing streak in the history of major North American sports. 28 consecutive games.
Yeah, a 10-game losing streak to close the 2015 season and an 18-game streak to start last season. Not what you want to be known for. In all, that was 251 days between W's. Don't like making that kind of history, and hopefully in the future, so much brighter that they forget about that element.
Now here's Anderson following the miss by Kyle Lowry. Now here's Anderson on the poster. Covington in the corner. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's the best option offensively as they try to get back to this game.
Lowry gets the Valanciunas. And ball. Nice that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold it.
And I'm guessing that's exactly what they're probably going to do here.
Now Rodriguez. Kicks it to Covington. Off to Pitt. In time. No good on that last second attempt there. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Kenny Smith, right there. And Shaquille O'Neal, he's right there. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. In the second quarter, they turned on the afterburners, making a big charge to jump ahead and build a 9-point lead for themselves at halftime. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Raptors.
You know what, Ernie? I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from the others. Man, they look beautiful tonight.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Philadelphia?
Well, they shot under 40% in the first half. There's your deficit. They missed some open looks, wide open. But overall, I thought the offense was stagnant. Look for their coach to draw up some specific plays to try to jumpstart them in the second half.
That's it for now, as the second half is just about ready to go. We, and I mean the three of us, will be right here after the final buzzer.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And how about his scoring in that first half? He just looked like a different player.
Quite honestly, it's been a pleasant surprise for him. He's really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters, guys.
Lowry. Simmons is out there with Sarge. It's Rajon Rondo. And it's Jerry Bayless. And it's Embiid at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Now here is Lowry. And there's the whistle. And the shot will go down. That one on Embiid. And the former 5th overall pick back in the 2011 draft. Valanciunas is still scratching, people feel, the surface of his true potential.
And he's had a few bouts with the injuries. When he's right, he's a load. Struggles defending on the perimeter, but his rebounding and rim protection have gotten more nasty as he's matured.
And the Sixers had been regarded as one of the most analytical front offices in the league. The new front office, it'll be interesting to see how their approach changes.
Well, they keep the same up-tempo style, shooting threes and attacking the rim. This had been an organization willing to challenge convention in a lot of ways. We'll see if, in fact, that continues to be the case with the front office turnover. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category. His numbers are still down just a scope.
Now here's Rondo. He's had some playing time, but no score yet from him. He took the opportunity when he saw it.
That's a tremendous steal for the game. Simmons is so gifted at reading the floor.
Raptors leading by 11. Carroll kicks to Love. Here's Carroll. Screen by Valanciunas. DeRozan, the open look, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. DeRozan's got 10 points.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that. Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Lowry passes to DeRozan. Takes it off the glass. He's got 12.
The second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Embiid with the screen on Carroll. Simmons dishes to Rondo. Right wing. Shoots it. Saric misses. Raptors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. To the middle. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 6th assist on the night.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
I'll say, I mean, that's when you expect the defense to be tightening up, not backing off or backing up.
Now here's Rondo. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Valanciunas gets to DeRozan. Toronto working the ball around now. Count the basket. And the Raptors lead by 17.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
It's been quite a game for Jonas Valanciunas.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his points.
And when you come into a game with the mindset of going right at the rim and not settling for outside shots, this is what your shot chart will look like. Every chance they've had to either attack the paint or play back to the basket, they've taken it, and it's been a complete success thus far.
The 76ers trail by 17. And Simmons kicks to Bayless. Dish to Simmons. The 15-footer, and he connects with the jumper. Simmons got 6.
That, to me, is good use of the mid-range J by Simmons, taking whatever the defense gives him out there.
Valanciunas with a screen on front. Lowry. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Kyle Lowry pulling work. What a nice-looking shot that was.
And Bayless kicks to Rondo. And there's the pass to Embiid. Nice feed from Valanciunas.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now, here is Lowry after the miss from Joel Embiid. For Toronto, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And he makes the first.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. And that's taking care of business, fellas.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Then for the Raptors, Jared Sullinger's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Norman Powell subbed in for DeMar Carroll. And Patterson drops them both. Here's Rondo. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. He kicks it to Bayless. Sarge with it. Sullinger's there. Dishes it to Sarge. The feed to Simmons. Pocket 6. Down low. Here's Rondo. And the layup is good. Rondo's got his first points in this one. He's led by 17. Outside Lowry. And the corner's Patterson. A free ball. Offensive rebound. Sullinger, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
quick shot. DeRozan's got 6 here in this quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Toronto?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys. It's more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end. And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Yeah, that's a great call by you, Greg. You're right on top of it. He's a player that knows exactly how to seek out that jugular.
Now here's Rondo, and it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. Noel's checked in, and the 76ers call time here.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The 76ers in second.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
That's tipped. Good. Powell's got 13.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points.
Toronto leading by 21. Sullinger, the screen. Outside DeRozan. Fires from the wing. The shot comes out, and Philadelphia the other way. And Noel improving his offensive efficiency last season.
And Kevin, part of it was just simply shaking off the rush. I think also for a rim finisher like him, having a good playmaker to set you up and make it easy for you at the basket, that's a huge, huge asset. The Sixers brought in Ish Smith midway through the season, and that helped them a lot.
The 76ers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Patterson, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
This is how the Raptors stack up over the last 10 games. Second in free throw percentage, 11th in three-point field goal percentage. They're in the top half of the league in getting high percentage shots as well. Not too shabby.
And you mentioned their free throw shooting. Not a team you can get careless with defensively. They make you pay. Sealing games at the line.
And he knocks down the first one. And the 76ers with some changes. Robert Covington's checked in for Simmons. Henderson comes in for Jared Bayless. And Rodriguez is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And then for Toronto, Ross comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And Patterson drops them both. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Down low. Here's McDermott. Another miss by Philadelphia. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now here's Powell. He's got 13. Sullinger the screen, and Joseph kicks to Powell. 5 to shoot from outside the arc. Patterson, that's good. Patterson's got 11 in the second half.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
And here's Henderson looking for his first basket still in this one. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Passes to Noel. McDermott hits to Covington. Stop the run. Unable to get that one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Sullinger pass to Joseph. And George Sullinger picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 76ers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Timeout called the 76ers. Take a look at the 76ers. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference. And, of course, the Toronto Raptors, 3.5 back.
And I think for the 76ers, they've started the season with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. They had a lot of people with doubt heading into the season. I tell you what, they are out to prove those folks wrong.
And they're doing it, Greg. I know it's still early, but they've already shown they can compete with the best teams in the league.
Covington in the corner. Hands it from downtown. Covington's getting second bucket of the night.
And that's really good use of the catch and shoot. Outstanding by Covington. He's a quick decision maker. And he usually makes his decision as the pass is being thrown to him as to what kind of shot he's going to get off.
Toss. That's good.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Well, you know, against a player of his caliber, sometimes those layups are going to come no matter what the defense throws at him.
Now, here's Noel. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Covington dishes to McDermott. In the corner, Henderson with it. For three, Covington. He's off on that one. And Toronto will come the other way. To the left wing. Launches a three. Patterson can't get it to go. Philadelphia then gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little goal from the field. Pass to Henderson. And it's Covington atop the key. And Noel hits for Covington. Good on the three-point shot. Covington's got 3 threes now here in the third for the 76ers. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 with a three-point shot since coming out of the break. Powell, the pass to Sullinger. The baseline jam. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Pass to Henderson. And the jam by Henderson.
Nice pass there by Sergio Rodriguez.
Joseph with the ball. He's got 6. Sullinger dishes to Patterson. Now Joseph, 6 on the shot clock. Sullinger outside. Good on the triple. Sullinger's got 7.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Feeds to Covington. He Dishes it to Noel. Powell with the steal. That's great, Toronto. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Noel's got 4 rebounds in this game. Rodriguez outside for 3. Covington, good. And Rodriguez gets the assist. Rodriguez has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Toronto's gotten the three-quarter to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Sullinger, the screen. Joseph loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. 8 points for him.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Covington. He's got 12. From 13. Good D by Sullinger.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose.